Hello, what's going on? I was getting my beanie straight. What's going on, gang? Hey, welcome in on another beautiful Wednesday night in South Texas. I've been MIA, you know what I'm saying? Had to work, you know what I'm saying? Had to travel, you know what I'm saying? Had to celebrate a birthday, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I went out, I had some surfing crab.
What?
I had some lemonade.
What?
I turned 33.
What?
Right here next to me.
What?
TJ.
What?
Right here.
What?
Ridin High Studio.
What?
Wednesday night.
What?
Going down.
What?
DJ Lil King.
What?
How are you doing?
What?
Up.
What?
With you.
What?
Anywho, gang, welcome. We got another exciting show packed for y'all. And before we get into it, Mr. TJ Riddell, founder, CEO, host, sole proprietor of the Pigskin Mafia podcast, co-host of the TikTok podcast show that has been in delay for episode 3 for months.
Months.
And I got one half of the Luck Mafia podcast, Mr. TJ Riddell.
I'm waiting on my new phone that's about to come in tomorrow. It's an iPhone 17 Pro Max.
Ooh.
Cosmic orange, by the way, for my Longhorns. But
gig 'em. You know what? Just for you, TJ.
Yeah.
I'm a diehard Auburn fan, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now, when I moved to Texas, I said I would adopt the Texas team as my college team.
Oh boy.
Right?
Yeah.
And it was for the longest time Texas Tech. Right?
Right. So you're
Huh?
My brother likes this.
Like
so wreck 'em, right?
He probably had Miss Martin. Anyway, so for you, TJ, I am denouncing my Texas Tech fandom.
Why?
I'm going to pick up a new Texas team just for you.
Okay.
I have a newfound belief in this team, and this is going to be my new Texas team, and it's going to be me and TJ's team together. Okay?
Wait.
Like, I believe in this quarterback. He comes from a great family.
Okay.
I seen the running back play live. I like what their coach is doing. He's providing a lot of energy in this team. So officially now on Ridin High Sports, I would like to announce that my new Texas team, thanks to TJ.
Hold on.
What?
Before you say anything, where's the hats at? Because you sound like you're about to make a recruiting.
I am making a recruiting commitment. So, with that being said,
should have had a table with hats.
I will be taking my Texas fandom talents to College Station, Texas. Gig 'em! Let's go. I'm an Aggie fan now. All because of you, TJ.
This motherfucker doesn't
All
know
because
the
of you,
history.
TJ.
All right, when was the last time they won a national championship?
A long time ago, way after Auburn. Way before,
it was the year that World War II started.
You know what's crazy? This is how they do it, right?
I don't know how them.
No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know how them milk.
Honestly, bro, I could never be an A&M fan. Like,
it's so cringe, right?
No, I just don't like that ugly ass red, bro.
It's not even red. It's
maroon is a shade of red, or is it a shade of purple?
It's gay. It's gay.
This message is brought to you by the people. Anyway, let's jump right into it. So, as y'all can see, one of the first topics that we have that I want to really get into is sports betting. This video is brought to you by someone. Please hit us up. Make sure y'all can help sponsor us,
Bet US, Prize Picks,
Bro,
Underdog.
I got kicked off Prize Picks.
What? How the fuck did you get kicked off of Prize Picks?
They said I had multiple accounts and that I was making bets in other states. So I think what happened was I was traveling, right? And Prize Picks is not legal in Louisiana and Mississippi. So I didn't know that, right? So as I'm traveling, I open my app and my screen looks weird. I message my buddy Kevin. I go, hey, bro, my screen look a little weird, dog. Something's off. He goes, log out, log back in. I'm like, bet. I log out, log back in. It looks the same. I go, what the fuck is going on?
Oh no.
And so like it doesn't have the board. It just has streaks. And so I picked one.
Yeah.
And I picked Thomas Castellanos from Florida State, and he had to get like 182 passing yards. It hits, of course.
Yeah.
But I'm in Mississippi.
Oh.
Yeah. So
you got to be careful when you're going through the South. It's Bible Belt area.
Yeah.
Texas is trying to get that, or well, they are, but they aren't with it.
With what?
Like we could bet, but we can't bet on games. That's the weirdest thing.
Oh,
to me.
we can like this player's gonna do this, but you can't outright say this team's gonna win.
You can't pick.
You can't have
spread.
a bookie.
Now you could do it on Underdog. That's why I use Underdog a lot because
I can't win on Underdog. Prize Picks, Underdog, and all that bullshit. How I got kicked off Prize Picks.
Why?
But okay, so I was traveling and I set a pick in a streak in Mississippi, and then what happened?
No, I'm talking about.
Oh yeah. So I set a streak. It hits. I touched down in Alabama, where I was supposed to be, traveling to, and then I guess I set a lineup before I went to sleep because at this point I'm busting Prize Picks ass, dog. I deposited $10. I ran that shit up to $700. I paid rent for October off Prize Picks. You know what I'm saying? So I'm winning. My streak in Mississippi hit the next morning when I wake up. You know what I'm saying?
Prize Picks is not legal in.
No, it's not lit. Exactly. Exactly. So, boom, they hit me with the. Look, dog, I was devastated, bro. And that's because I tried better. Terrible. I tried Tiffy. Terrible. I tried, name one.
Underdog.
I didn't want to be putting all my information in all them apps. That's why I stopped.
Yeah.
I was trying to get Underdog, but he was telling me to put all my social and all. I'm like, bro, I already put that in one. I ain't trying to put that shit.
Yep, and that's why, like,
You ain't no fucking tax office.
Yeah, before I put all my
fuck?
information in there and stuff, dog, like what I'll do is I'll look at the board and I'll see how much can I make off a $10 bet on this app?
But if you win over $10,000, they have to send you a tax form. That's why they need your information. Because if you win over $10,000, then whenever it's tax time come, you finna get a goddamn something, one of them things in the mail.
Yep.
Basically saying that you need to file this on your taxes because you have to pay taxes on that $10,000 that you won. Yeah, that's why they do that.
Now,
and that's why.
We just ain't on that level yet.
Hey, that's when you gotta bet big money to win big money, my boy.
Hey, Underdog, if you want us to be on your, if you want us to do taxes, or want us to put,
I'll be an employee.
just sponsor us. That's all.
No, I'm saying this
that's
video.
all.
Use promo code Riding High. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. This flow right here. Now. Let's not use promo code Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier.
Yeah.
Now,
don't use that.
For the last.
But you can use promo code PMP Rid. Acting like I got a real promo code.
Since last season, there has been speculation that several NBA players have been padding their stats. Terry Rozier being one of the main ones, right? And you have Chauncey. I'm trying to pull it up right now. Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier getting arrested for gambling.
Right.
Okay. Let's see. I got the article right here from ESPN.
So I can tell you a little bit about.
Tell me about it while I get the article, TJ.
There was this NBA ref that got caught.
Tim Donahue.
Yeah, he was on the Coach JB show talking about this shit. You know that 36 out of 38 NBA refs were in on the fixing of NBA games.
When he got caught right now. You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
I did
And also talking about the Chauncey Billups and Rozier thing, they did this thing called fishing where they would go to like a blackjack table, right? And it was fixed. It was a fixed table. So they would fish, say like a CEO of a company that showed up, and they would bring them along and say, "Hey, we're gonna play blackjack. You should play. I heard you're really good at blackjack." No, they knew it was a fixed game. According to some of the articles I read on it, they thought it was a fixed, or that it was a fixed game on the blackjack, poker, and I think crabs tables, that it was fixed. And yeah, it's an old casino technique back in the day where if you've seen Casino, you'd understand what fishing is in that movie, and also what they did. And it's damn near identical. They start off winning, and then they fix the game to where they drop down to like maybe 3 chips. Like, watch Casino if you haven't seen Casino, because that is one of the best fucking movies I've ever seen, with Joe Pesci, Robert De Niro. Who's that bitch that plays as Ginger? I can't remember her fucking name.
I'm about to check it out. Here, check this out. This is the article.
Yeah, go ahead.
Check it out. The article says, and this was released, and they were arrested again October 23rd. We just been too busy to catch up. You know what I'm saying? But the Portland Trailblazers head coach Chauncey Billups and Miami guard Terry Rozier and former Cleveland Cavalier player and assistant coach Damon Jones have been arrested as a part of a wide-ranging investigation related to illegal sports betting and rigged poker games backed by the mafia. Damn. Authorities announced on Thursday. He said, it goes on to say a total of 34 people were arrested as a result of a year-long investigation covering 11 states and involving $10 million. FBI Director Kash Patel said law enforcement officials said multiple charges involving 4 mafia families and organized crime networks, with Patel saying that the fraud is mind-boggling.
Right.
Wow. Let's see.
And the mafia are definitely in on this shit too, because there'd be players that would be degenerate gamblers back in the day too. Like, listen to Michael Frangish. He was part of the Colombo crime family, and he was the son of Sonny Frangish. He was talking about this the other day, or when it first broke out, and he was like, yeah, back in the day when we had NFL players and NBA players and all these other guys, they would borrow from people that worked with us. And once they didn't have enough money to pay the guy, he would go to another guy to borrow money. Well, we would catch up with him and say, we like you, you're a good football player, but here's what you need to do for us. I want you to fumble the ball 3 times. 3 times each game. We'll handle the rest. We like you, you're a good football player, but I want you to throw it to the other team 3 times a game.
Yeah, amazing.
I want you to miss 3 blocks. I want you to miss 3 tackles. I want you to let the receiver go up in 3 times a game. And you wonder why a lot of people say that the NFL, NBA, and MLB is rigged. I think it's harder to rig a football game because of the physicality and the personnel matter.
I agree with that. I also think it's harder to rig an NFL game solely because the players that now it's probably easier to get like the bench warmers are making too much money now.
Yeah.
Like, it was easier back in the day because the contracts were like, hey bro, you going out here and you making $10,000 a year to play football.
Yep.
But hey, you're a Dallas Cowboy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'll say this though. It's easier to shave points.
Oh, absolutely.
But it's definitely not hard, or it's definitely harder to fix the game unless you're an official.
I agree with that. You know why? Here's the thing. Like, I forgot who we were talking to that one time, King. But we were watching the basketball game, and there was a foul that was missed on Jalen Brunson.
Yeah.
Right. And I go, there was a foul missed on Jalen Brunson, and then Jalen Brunson got called for a foul on the other end. And I think we were sitting here with JJ and his cousin. And I looked at him like, watch, Jalen Brunson's going to the free throw line this next possession. And they go, what do you mean? I go, he got fouled, they missed it, and then they called a foul on him.
Yeah.
The refs they feel like they owe him one now. So no matter what contact he gets, he's going to the free throw line. You know what I'm saying? And that's the human element in refereeing. Like,
yep.
I refereed for the first time last year, right?
Yeah.
And I want to do it this year, but I don't want to do it, but I want to do it. So
Hey,
I'm probably going to take the year off.
Just don't bet in the SEC because I think they have ties to the mob.
Brother, the mob is up north. You think the mob can stop what the Klan is doing down south? My boy, my boy.
Hey.
That's like somebody.
Hold on,
That's like
the Klan ain't smart enough to do all that shit, though. I'm telling you, they ain't smart enough to do that.
Did you grow up in a land covered by Confederate flags? The Klan can do what the Klan want. Boy, listen. Boy, when you
The way you said that, the Klan can do whatever it wants.
like, look, bro. Look, dog, here's what I mean by that, bro. Like, when the Klan say, hey, boy, you better get from here. You know what you do? You go to the fridge.
Yeah.
You get some from here and you go over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Look, the mob ain't coming to Mississippi and Louisiana and Alabama and Georgia and Florida, North and South Carolina, West Virginia and Tennessee, below this Mason-Dixon line here.
Oh, God.
With no kind of influence. That's like saying the mob is gonna come to Texas and tell Jerry Jones and Bob McNair what to do.
Actually, that's the cartel's job right there.
Okay, that's like the mafia coming to Texas and telling the cartel, hey, bro, we're gonna do some sports, but hey, fool, we like soccer, Holmes.
I don't know they speak like that, but okay. I was about to say sorry to the viewers that I accidentally reprogrammed Lucky. We had to get him from Jarvis back to Lucky, so we're back into the groove of things.
I was talking about that. I was just sitting here
Jesus
talking
Christ.
about the lack of bro. You know what's crazy, dog? We have reached a point in time where there is no longer integrity at any level in sports in the world. Look, pick a sport, name a sport, and I'm gonna tell you how it's flawed. Pick a sport, random sport.
College.
No, don't even go there. Don't give me
Just
random sport.
Let's do an easy one for the viewers because they're
I'm gonna tell you how it's
baseball.
I love baseball.
Baseball.
Okay, you're a baseball dad. How old's your son? Hypothetically. 10. This little fucking 10. This little fucker 10. He got the silver chain. He got the silver chain with the rope chain, right? Cool. He's 10 years old. He's playing Little League, right?
Yeah.
Guess what I am? All of a sudden, because I got a son, I am a travel coach.
Yeah.
Look. So for the next however many years my son want to play baseball, I got your child, I got his child, I got 9 children for 9 summers, right? Now, I'm the rich fucker, right? Yeah. I'm paying for all the uniforms. Yep. I'm paying for all the trips. I'm paying for the hotel stays. Yep. All your kids got to do is show up and be ready for some baseball for my child, right?
And then I got to pay you, obviously.
Look, all you got to pay me. You got to pay for his registration. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Give me $300.
Which is how much? 80?
80, right?
For registration.
And then some parents got 2-3 kids around the same age. You know what I'm saying? This is not a 10-year-old team. This is a 10U team. Meaning I can have 7-year-olds, 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds, 10-year-olds. As long as you ain't an 11-year-old, you can be on my team, right?
Yeah.
So now what is that going to do for this kid? I don't know what it's like to play with bad people. Right? I've been playing with a bunch of talented motherfuckers my whole adolescence. Right?
He was like, I don't know how to play with people with bad credit scores.
Bro, like, think about it. Doug, I don't know how to play with this kid that don't know. Like, think about it. Like, not only am I the travel coach and pay for everything, my best friend, whose son is also on the team, he's a strength and conditioning coach.
Oh, yeah.
So now we have a collected group of 9, 10 kids that we have molded to be a little baby unit, right?
Yeah.
Now, this is going on for 4 years. Mm-hmm. Guess where they're 3 years because they're 10. So guess where they're going now? High school.
Yeah.
God damn it, son, this ain't your goddamn AAU baseball team, all right? You get your ass in the outfield. You ain't pitching here at Flower Bluff High School.
Oh, wait, we can't talk like that.
Oh, my fault. You're right. Listen here, son, I don't give to you. Oh, I'm so whisper to it, right?
No. You got to do it like this. Look, Timmy,
Why is it always Timmy with you? Disrespect somebody else's name. Tim Duncan is a great. Use Arch. Arch needs a talking to right now.
No, not Arch.
Yeah, fuck it. Use Peyton Thorne.
I'll use this name because you'll like this one. Listen, Jackson.
God damn it. I knew you were going there.
I understand that you played at AAU.
And then Jackson's sitting there like this.
Yeah.
He's at the Camp Scoutable.
Okay, let's do this.
That's what you...
Okay.
Listen here, man.
Listen, Jackson.
I'm listening, Coach.
I understand.
Can I throw the football next game, Coach? We're wearing white at home this game, right, Coach?
Yeah. Yes, to a junior. Listen.
Papa's played last week.
You've done well for us. But I got crayons and a piece of paper laying on the bench over there.
But I can spell my name, Coach.
Yeah. You can
JAOXAN.
Hey.
Huh?
There's a...
But I'm Jackson Dart, Coach. I'm Jackson Dart.
You're not Ole Miss,
Jackson
son.
Arnold darting around the corner.
You're not Ole Miss, and I'm about to get fired, so... There's a daycare right down the corner, so you need to go over there. We got you a little prop table and a little Tonka truck where you could step in and be like the next Fred Flintstone.
This dude.
You know, like we can't talk like we can't tell a motherfucker when he's wrong or right, because you know what they're gonna do? I'm out. I'm going to go chase another bag elsewhere. I'm going to go somewhere where they're nice to me. You know, that's the state of where sports is in today's day and age. And
the crazy part is, like, the recruiting is only nice until you don't perform. Mm-hmm. Like, then it's like, I feel like we lose the performance aspect of it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
We're getting to where, oh man, this dude made $8 million in NIL. Well, he threw 8 picks in 8 games.
That don't fall on the coach, though.
That don't fall on the coach,
You know what
though.
I'm saying? Like,
it ends up falling on the coach when it should
That's what
fall
I'm-
on the
yeah.
coach.
like that's just wild to me. That like, maybe.
But it's also on the coach because you didn't make the switch. So it does fall on the coach.
How you gonna make somebody making $16 million?
Said that. I'm glad you said that, because here's the problem I have with CU, Colorado University. You start Caden Salter, who played at Liberty as a transfer portal kid. You have a 5-star quarterback in Julian Lewis out of California, more specifically LA. You know, he could have committed to USC, but he chose Colorado, right? And we know that Julian Lewis is better than Caden Salter. Everybody knew. Everybody in the state of fucking Colorado knew.
Yeah.
But they didn't start. They started Salter. Then they started Staub. Then they went back to Salter and let Salter play. They did get an upset against Iowa State. But then what happened after that bye week? They got fucking taken to the woodshed. Got scored 100 and something points to 26. And then once Juju started, they were competitive all of a sudden. Once they got rid of some of the transfer portal kids, they got competitive all of a sudden. So here's my question. And I get it. Prime wasn't there during the offseason and all that. But when you're a head coach, this is just the way I see it. I've never been a coach as far as anything, but here's the way I would do it as a coach. Even with 38 fucking senior transfers or 38 transfers, who am I going to put in? The kids that want it or need it? And to me, Juju Lewis looks like he's a need it kid, and Caden Salter is a want it. Stop.
I feel like it's the opposite. I feel like Salter is one. So here's the thing, right? I feel like in sports, right?
Yeah.
Wants and needs can run parallel, right? Juju wants it more. Juju is pushing both of these dudes at practice, right? But as far as starting the freshman, I think it was more of.
Oh, I get where I get where
You
you're
know what I
coming
mean?
from. Yeah,
like
yeah,
just because someone these kids that are transferring, they might need to play, but if I got this freshman who wants it more, I'm going to play the freshman. But
No, I get that.
I get your question, and I get why, like, bro, why not start Juju? Why not start Juju? Well, he's a freshman, right? Let's not put him out there week one, destroy his fucking confidence.
And King's gonna love what I'm about to say.
Yeah. Like,
why are we trying to push Quinn Ewers out to put Arch in and then see him fail?
Hey, bro.
I feel like Lewis wasn't playing and probably still shouldn't be playing based upon he don't know the playbook.
That part.
I
plus,
get that for the first.
Also,
so it's to the point now where it's like, okay, even the dudes who know the playbook, they can't get it done. So let's just throw the dude in who maybe knows 15-20% of the playbook and see if he can cover the rest with just
athleticism.
But here's the problem, though.
But they didn't want to do that. But that's
It's
what
the same thing
that's what it's come to.
you like, just like you brought up Texas, right? Why did they, like, it's the same shit. Right now, you are saying y'all should play the freshman. Y'all should play the freshman. But at the same time, you're telling Texas fans, play the upperclassmen.
Well, I'm going to say this right now about Quinn.
Take the names out of it. Take the names out of it. Take the fandom out of it. You just said, play the freshman, play the freshman.
I just feel like some freshmen develop faster than others.
Yeah, like
a dude from Maryland, he's over there shining.
That kid's good.
It's just
the kid at Ole Miss.
Some kids come from
Trinidad.
programs that are better preparing them for college than just some programs that are just their coaches just trying to win that fucking state.
Yup.
And I agree with that.
You're going to go to college just because of the program.
Yeah.
But my job is to win a state championship. You know what I'm saying?
Like that, bro. My fault.
And my point with the whole Quinn and Arch thing is Quinn has established himself at Texas. Caden Salter did not establish himself at Colorado.
None of them did.
Not at Colorado.
So I mean, but
and
like, you're asking three quarterbacks who never is like the only.
But he did do something at Liberty.
That's what I was about to say.
But
like,
that's Liberty, though.
Like pause. Like, but although it was Liberty, what did Saab do before this year?
Backup for Shador.
For how many years?
Fucking
3.
Yeah, 3.
3, right?
It was it was two because
He was there before they got there, though.
Yeah,
right.
That's true.
So he's been in the Colorado program for 3 years, right?
He's dog shit.
Right. Okay. Pause. Now let's go to Juju. Right.
Yeah.
How many collegiate snaps does Juju have right now?
Before West Virginia?
Before he became the starter this season, whatever. How many collegiate snaps at the D1 level? Couple of snaps, right?
Yeah.
So
and he balled out.
So now take that, right? And you take however many snaps that Saab had at Liberty, whether he's struggling. Yes,
Salter,
or however many snaps he had at Liberty. You look at that and you tell me which one you're gonna play.
Preseason wise, Salter, but if it's after game 3, it's time for a change.
I get that, but we're speaking.
Xbox, I'm going with the freshman.
Yeah, if it's Xbox, I'm going with the freshman. But like right now, like I think about it, like people want to see wins, right?
See you.
And then at Colorado right now, you think if I'm Dion, right? I have a 3-year backup with no experience. I have a true freshman with no experience, and I have how many years did Salter start? A year, 2?
He's started
2 years.
So a guy with at least 24 starts under his belt, right?
But at a lower program.
It don't matter. It's still collegiate football. Hell, Malik got drafted first round out of Liberty.
And where did he end up?
It's not about that. He's still in the NFL. Let's be honest. Like what happened was they got Mel Kiper got excited and wet in the pants over old boy Will Levis.
That's why I don't take his draft advice ever.
He got wet in the pants over Will Levis, forced Tennessee to draft him, got Malik kicked out, balled, and every time Jordan Love goes out, Malik balls. So you can't say that Liberty. You know what I'm saying? Josh Allen came from Wyoming.
Wyoming's a bit different than Liberty.
Who gives a shit about Wyoming? You know, Liberty. Hey, you play NCAA, right? A lot. Who gets closer to the playoffs, Liberty or Wyoming? Because I be seeing the Flames in that bitch in the playoffs.
Not NCAA.
Right or wrong though? Like
they like 4 and 5 right now.
before like even.
But he had them like undefeated, or he had them like.
Like it's not like he was a bum.
I think it was. I agree that
maybe like again now with what we see now, maybe we can say for sure. Wait, I can't even say that because let's be honest, Shedeur Sanders made that offense go, and that same offensive coordinator, that same offensive line, trash is still there.
Well, they fired the first year. They fired Sean Lewis, and look what he's doing over at San Diego State. They're 7-2. He's the head coach for San Diego State.
Nice.
And they got Pat fucking Shurmur as the OC. And what happened to Pat Shurmur? He got demoted. He didn't get fired.
He's still at Colorado?
He's still at Colorado. He got demoted.
Well, I mean,
and
look at this, bro. If you get fired, if you have to leave the NFL and go collegiate and you become an offensive coordinator before you become a head coach, that says all I need to know about you. Like Bill Belichick, if Bill Belichick were to went to college and became a coordinator, that's a problem. If John Gruden goes to college and becomes a coordinator, that's a problem.
You know,
it just depends. To me, it depends on the level of success you had in the NFL.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like
when Bill O'Brien left,
like Bill O'Brien can do it because nobody really like. Oh my God, Bill O'Brien, a great head coach in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Like I agree with that 1,000%. Like now, like let's say Mike Vrabel leaves the NFL and he goes and becomes the offensive coordinator at LSU or defensive coordinator at LSU. You're gonna be like, what the?
I can actually see that
because Mike Vrabel hasn't proven shit in the NFL. That's why I can.
What about Sean McVay? Sean McVay is an offensive coordinator at USC.
I could see that.
If he starts sucking all of a sudden,
bro, Sean McVay is going. He's not even 45.
I could see it because that dude's a fucking genius.
But he is an NFL head coach, bro.
And he won a Super Bowl.
And he is never going to be an offensive coordinator in the college football games ever again.
But I would.
I would
love to see it though.
Old boy in Cleveland. Kevin Stefanski, I think he's a hell of an offensive play caller. I just think he doesn't have talent. Like he just can't get a quarterback, dog.
I just don't think he can really manage that roster too. Like, I mean, Jesus Christ, who can manage a Cleveland roster?
I think that's the issue, bro.
That's a culture problem. No,
that's the issue, brother.
Like, and yeah, I'm actually glad y'all got rid of Hugh Freeze. By the way,
bro, you know what's crazy? You know who we should have hired, Doug? And I was telling King this earlier.
Malzahn?
Nah. It would be nice to reunite with Gus, but the hire, like, and it has to be an Auburn guy. Gus is an Auburn guy, but it has to be an Auburn guy. And we had him in the building.
We
had him in the building, and we let him go. We should have gave the job to Cadillac.
I was just thinking.
We should have gave the job to Cadillac.
I was about to say, is he still coaching?
He should be somewhere, but we should have gave him the job. He was the interim head coach. We played Alabama tough. You should have just gave him the season and one recruiting class, Doug.
Here's one thing that really piqued my interest when Coach JB was talking about coaching fits. Where does a coach fit? You got to have a coach that understands where he's at.
Yep.
Like Lincoln Riley.
Especially in college.
I'm sorry, Lincoln Riley.
He's not an LA guy.
He's not.
He's not, bro. Like he doesn't give, like when you think USC, you think of Pete Carroll.
You think of guys that you think of guys that
Carroll wasn't really an LA guy either, though.
He was a West Coast guy.
He may not have been an LA guy, but like he fit into the culture. All about the cameras, the personality, all about the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
they need Lane Kiffin over there.
Nah, bro. I think he's good at Ole Miss.
Yeah,
I'm saying they don't need him over there, but for what you're saying, he fits perfect into that.
He does.
See, but he does. But like with Lane Kiffin, he's such a unique personality, and Ole Miss has never had a personality as a head coach.
I
think he's perfect where he's at,
and I don't think he's going anywhere.
I don't think he's going anywhere, bro. He has the entire state of Mississippi to himself to recruit from. Auburn's half-ass.
I think James Franklin.
Where's he going?
Florida.
Yeah.
I don't think Florida's gonna hire a loser.
Nah, Florida has to hire
Look
a
what he
big
did
name.
at Vanderbilt.
Look what he did at Penn State.
He won games at Penn State.
He couldn't win no top 10 games.
That's
Bro,
See,
and,
that's
and just like we were talking about earlier,
What-
in order
what-
to
hold on,
bro, he doesn't fit Florida.
hold on 1 second.
You want Key to coach Florida?
Did Billy Napier fit Florida?
No,
Did Will Muschamp fit in Florida?
no,
I think James Franklin can.
no. You know who fit Florida?
Oh,
What's his name?
you don't even know.
Urban Meyer.
Urban
Urban fit
ain't-
Florida.
He ain't.
Billy Donovan fit
He
Florida.
ain't leaving.
Fucking quick, 'cause they're about to run his ass out of town.
He ain't leaving that
Listen,
Fox Sports.
Who can? Nah, he can't go back to coaching, bro. He's done. He's cooked.
You know LSU's trying to get Nick Saban back, and he's like, "Fuck
All
no."
that shit. They literally got a fucking a Vegas wager where you could bet to see if Nick Saban gonna be the next.
He ain't.
Man, Miss Terry ain't letting him come out of retirement to go to LSU.
She's the decision maker in that house.
Bro, did you see that video when they were singing him happy birthday?
Yeah.
Did you see that video?
And he was propped
Look,
up like this.
look.
He
So
was propped
everybody
up like
walks.
this, and she was like, "Sit up straight." I'm telling you, when you have a demanding woman like that, you're gonna have a successful life.
You know why? Because everybody that says anything wrong, you jump in their ass because you lose every argument.
Yeah, and every player from
Every
Alabama.
player loves her.
Yep. AJ McCarron, Trent Richards, T. Rich. They
Bro,
call her
Taryn
Miss,
Arnold.
Yeah, they still call her Miss Terry, and that she is the head of Alabama.
Yeah.
They still do. They still do. Like they always ask her for advice and shit, and that's something that you love about a culture like Alabama. And I feel like with Sark,
I don't even want to talk about Alabama's culture no more.
like
Sark lets the Diamonds run his program.
yeah. Well,
There's no way on God's green earth. Wait, pause.
Yeah.
Texas did the most despicable thing, in my opinion, right? There's
Right.
no way on God's green earth. Like, I get that they had the break-ins in the locker room, leave the shit at home, right? But there's no way Nick Saban is letting one player stand on the sideline with 35 chains on. Dog. Kalen DeBoer's not even letting that happen.
well,
Hugh Freeze might not even let that happen.
Hold on. Kalen DeBoer lets his star receiver carry around fucking Labubu's or whatever the fuck they're called.
They're not distracting diamonds.
They
I ain't never seen nobody put.
Hold on.
Ain't
Who
nobody.
brings a fucking emotional doll to a fucking football game
Bro.
just to lose to
Bro.
Florida State?
Bro, I have seen. When did they have? They put the camera on the Labubu?
Yeah.
Mid-game?
Yeah.
Mid-game?
Yeah.
Wait, show me the clip.
Oh, you talking about mid-game.
Mid-game. Like Arch had the line like this. Down said, and then Tom Brady announced, like, dang, what's that shining in my eye? Oh, get the camera on them diamonds right there. Oh, get the camera back on the play because we missed it.
Those are turnover chains, but
Are they collecting them from the one? Never mind. King's here. I'm going to be nice about Texas.
yeah, be nice to him.
Anywho. King, just for you, go Texas. For you?
Hook him.
What?
For you, King, go Texas.
What are you gonna say?
Nah, but for this guy right here, this fucking guy, let's talk about your Dallas Cowboys.
Oh boy, here we go.
And the only reason why I bring them up is because I want to talk about trades and trades
Did
in
you see the
professional
rant
sports.
that I had?
I did not. You're gonna have to send it to me. But
Oh yeah, I'll send that.
I do have a question though. What is too much? Actually, no. Question. Better question. At what point does a team commit to going in for a championship, or we're not competing this year? We should stockpile on assets, like, you know what I mean? Because we kind of touched on it earlier, right? With the Cowboys being 3-5-1, 3-6-1, whatever it is, and at first I was like, bro, you got 2 firsts off of Micah? Hell yeah, that's a win.
Yep.
And then you trade one of those ones to, so it was next year, next 2027
It went
one.
to the Jets.
2027's one went to the Jets, right? Or was it 2026?
I think it was 2027 that went to the Jets.
So whoa,
I can't remember.
Whoa. So either y'all have 2 first round picks this year,
No, I think we gave both of them away.
No, y'all gave one away.
Or yeah, we gave the 2027 one away because the Jets have like a
lot.
laundry list of.
So what I'm trying to figure out is
Draft
like
picks.
if y'all have 2 picks this year and no pick in the first round next year, or 1 and 1. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
y'all got 1 back with Micah, which gave y'all 2 somewhere.
Yeah.
So, but if you gave 1 away, and if it was 20, no, y'all should have 1.
Shows you the pure genius of
Because
the front office.
You get what I'm saying though, right? Y'all,
Yeah.
y'all were up. Y'all had in the next 2 years, y'all had 3 first round picks, and you trade 1 for Quentin, giving you back just the 3. Gave 1 away, so you back to 2 again.
Yeah.
That's silly. Now that I really think about it and break it down, like don't get me wrong, Quentin Williams is a stud. He is an absolute stud.
But he ain't the same as he once was.
I'm also the strong believer that if you are going to trade a first round, I'm not trading a first round pick for a defensive tackle.
No.
Hell no. Hell no.
Not for a 3 tech.
No, unless now you know who I would trade a first round pick for? Jalen Carter. That's
Yeah.
that's an animal.
But
right?
they ain't
But he
ever gonna
also
happen.
he stops the run, but he also adds pass rush from up the middle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that wouldn't happen between Dallas and Philly.
Absolutely not.
There's too much hate.
Absolutely not. I don't know, and I don't even think we tried to trade for Mike. I think we were just buzzing like, "Hey Jerry, what's up?"
Yeah.
There was no, and then rumor got out. But
I love the moves that Philly makes prior to the trade deadline, prior to the season, prior to the draft.
bro,
Like since 2016, y'all have had 98 moves. Like that's pretty fucking incredible.
and you know what's crazy? Bro? Like everybody thinks that I'm gonna show you this picture, dog.
Yeah.
And everybody thinks that we're just in the business of acquiring all this talent. A lot of the times what we're doing is we're trading like the tail end of our roster off for a 3rd round pick, a 5th round pick. And then we'll take that and we'll trade up to the 3rd round or up to the 2nd round. You know what I'm saying? And then
Y'all do it smart.
we build it efficiently and we don't have
You know what Dallas does?
free agent.
Well, I'm going to play the part of Jerry Jones real quick.
Not the hat going.
And you're going to love this. Well, I'm finally going to make a move, and it's going to blow your fucking mind.
What are you doing, Jerry?
Today, I'm picking up Logan Wilson. I know he's a white linebacker. He's stiff as a porn dick. But gotta love him. Tomorrow, we're going to trade our 1st round draft pick for Quinnen Williams. I know he ain't the same as he once was in his first 3 years with the Jets.
But why didn't you trade for Sauce?
Our secondary's fine. Next question.
But does Trayvon Diggs have a concussion?
No.
Well, Mike will be playing next week.
Who's Micah?
Will Mike will be playing next week?
Oh, yeah.
Bro,
My playmaker's playing. So
bro, honestly-
he's going to revert back to the early 90s. You know,
yeah, we
and
just
then-
signed
and then-
Emmett.
And then Jerry, when will you be casted back on Landman? Oh, I'll be back on the set as soon as possible because
Jerry was an actor?
just for that one episode.
Oh, heard.
Yeah.
I did not even know that.
Me and Billy Bob Thornton went to the titty bar in Odessa, and we had a talk, and I got a pretty good role there as an oil field tycoon, and I sell my 4 wells, and I become the Dallas Cowboys owner.
Hey,
All this is based on me, by the way. It ain't about
True story, written by me, directed by me, casted by me.
It ain't about Billy
this
Bob
out.
Thornton and his kid,
Check this out.
but it's about me.
So we're talking about how the Eagles make smart moves, right? And
Yeah.
like, although they have made 155 moves, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is the starters, right? And where they started their careers.
Yeah.
Okay, Jalen Hurts, Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Saquon, New York. AJ, Tennessee.
Yep.
Smitty, Philadelphia.
Yep.
Jahan, Washington, right?
Yep.
Now, watch
I
this.
thought that was a pretty smart move.
Watch-
Honestly,
now
like
watch this.
Jahan Dotson.
And he makes one big play game.
That's all you need
That's
from
all
him.
you need. And then dig this. Dallas Goedert, Philly. Jordan Mailata, Philly.
Yeah.
Landon Dickerson, Philly. Cam Jurgens, Philly. Tyler Steen, Philly. Lane Johnson, Philly. Also dig this. Jalen Hurts, 2nd-round pick. Dallas Goedert, 2nd-round pick. Jordan Mailata, 7th-round pick. Landon Dickerson, 2nd-round pick. Cam Jurgens, 2nd-round pick. Tyler Steen, 3rd-round pick.
Yeah.
Lane Johnson, 1st-round pick. Then you have Moro Jomo, started in Philly. Jordan Davis, Philly. Jalen Carter,
Jomo.
Philly. Jalen Phillips, who we just traded for, Miami. Zach Bond, who was a special teams player in New Orleans before we signed him, right? Then you have Nakobe Dean, Philly.
Yep.
Nolan Smith, Philly. Reed Blankenship, Philly. Andrew Makuba, LBJ product, Philly.
Clemson and Longhorn
Yep.
product.
Cooper DeJean, Philly. Quinyon Mitchell, Philly. So although they're made a lot of moves,
Where did Quinyon Mitchell play?
Toledo.
Go Rockets.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
His junior year, he was the number. If he would have,
Yeah, he was the number one.
He would have been the number 1 corner in the portal, right?
Yep. And nobody
Knicks-
and everybody wanted him. And he said, fuck no, I'm gonna finish. I love his loyalty.
Yep,
Factor.
absolutely, and that sums up the Philadelphia Eagles
Yeah.
right there, right? And am I tired of AJ Brown being frustrated? Yes, but when you listen to him in the press conferences, he he goes, bro, I'm not mad about my numbers. He goes, for us to be where we want to be, we have to be a better football team.
Yeah.
He goes, and yes, I know I can help us be better, but my bigger gripe is we putting up 10 points. Like, we put it together a half, but we can't put together a game. We can't put
Yeah,
together
let's
weeks at a
talk
time.
about that game for a second.
I loved it personally.
Defensive game, loved it. Offensive game, what the fuck? You know, like you expect.
Well, I think you have in Green Bay, you have a quarterback that if you hit him early, he's shook
Yeah.
late.
Yep.
And then in Philly, we're dealing with a situation. You can't say the quarterback's not good because he's an all pro. He's a Super Bowl MVP.
Both
You know what I'm saying?
quarterbacks are great.
Right? So with Philly,
know.
I can't speak for Green Bay. What I can say for Philly, though, is everybody points back to 2023, right?
Yeah.
You know what we had in 2023? A first-year offensive coordinator who could not adjust, right? But we also had in 2023 a first-year defensive coordinator,
That
right? That got his ass kicked and got fired, and that had to have had his
Where did he end up going? Was it Indy or was it?
decide. I don't even remember. Oh, you're thinking about Shane Steichen.
Yeah, Steichen went.
Steichen went so in 20 dig this
Steichen went to
2022
Colts.
the coordinators were Jonathan Gannon, Shane Steichen.
That's who I'm thinking
They
of.
both
Went to Arizona.
Steichen went to Indy, Gannon went to Arizona, right? 2023 it's Sean Desai and Brian Johnson. Both first time coordinators, right? Mm-hmm. Sean Desai was doing such a terrible job. They brought in Coach Pencil, Matt Patricia, to be a special consultant.
Yeah.
They fired Desai. Matt Patricia has to take over play calling. He doesn't know how to call the scheme because he grew up in the Belichick scheme, and Desai was running the Vic Fangio scheme. Because what happened is they didn't know whether Jonathan Gannon was going to stay or leave after 22. So instead of bringing in Vic Fangio, they thought he was going to stay. Right? Mm-hmm. They thought he was going to stay. He takes the job last minute. Now we're left ass out in the wind with no DC. Bring in Sean Desai. He does a terrible job. 2024 comes along. You hire Vic Fangio. But the secret in the sauce, for real, was Kellen Moore.
Yeah.
An experienced play caller who can get the best out of any roster. You know what I'm saying? Because I was a fan of, like, even when Kellen Moore was calling plays in Dallas, bro, I was a massive fan.
Yeah.
Kellen Moore was dialing that shit up, bro. Like, he went to LA and he had Justin Herbert playing out of his mind.
Yeah.
Like
Bro,
he's balling with Tyler Shuck.
Yeah. He's very underrated as an offensive coordinator.
He is, Doug.
And him being a first-year head coach at New Orleans is going to teach him a lot.
Yep. But you know what I think he should have did, though? I'm willing to bet my bottom dollar he'll never admit it. He should have waited a year. Here's why.
I agree.
Bro, could you imagine Kellen Moore with Jackson Dart, Cam Scatterbo, Malik Neighbors, and that defense?
Yeah, that would be something.
Dog. Because right now, if he's in Philly right now, the exact same record, the offense would be doing way better because Kellen Moore's he's a young offensive swaggernaut. That's what I like to call him.
Swaggernaut. I like that.
You know what I'm saying? So Kellen, and that's because I remember when he was in Dallas, he was kicking Jim Schwartz's ass, bro. Like, and my brother was like, bro, what's going on with Philly right now? I was like, bro, it's not Philly. It's what it is you have two teams, right? The athletes on the field know each other.
Yeah.
We know what y'all are going to do. Y'all know what we're going to do better than anybody, right? What it comes down to is Kellen Moore is kicking Jim Schwartz's ass. He's going to run this motion, and he's going to run that right underneath it. He's going to have flow this way and pull that way.
Yeah.
But
and it's awesome.
So what I think is really, so what I think is hurting Philly is that we have a first-year offensive coordinator, and if you notice, the first drive, everything looks smooth. They come to the sideline, that defense makes adjustments. Next thing you know, we're getting smacked in the mouth.
Yeah.
Then going to half, that first drive out of the half looks really good. Between the third quarter and the start of the fourth quarter, everything looks sluggish again. Fourth quarter, they turn it on again.
Yeah.
But here's the weird part. Did you know that they have scored almost? Yeah, because we didn't make it to the red zone before the fumble. Every red zone trip, I think we're like 95% in the red zone this year.
Which is absolutely
insane.
nuts.
Dog. And if you look at it, so last year we averaged 23 points a game. This year we're averaging about 28. We gave up 16 or 17 points a game last year. We're giving up 21 this year. We had a -1 turnover differential last year. We're at a -8 right now. So
Jesus.
like if you look at just like the scoreboard, you're like, bro, they're getting there. What the fuck is going on? And then you look at the stats, it don't make sense right now because Jalen Hurts is well over 2,000 yards.
It's backwards when you look at it.
Jalen Hurts is well over 2,000 yards. He has almost 20 touchdown passes, 1 interception.
And here's where I say that Nick Sirianni does such a good job with keeping Jalen Hurts from making stupid mistakes, and making him a better quarterback.
Because so many quarterbacks make the easy mistake.
Yeah.
They take the easy mistake.
And if we're being fair, I think Nick Sirianni should have gotten Coach of the Year last year instead of Kevin O'Connell. Like, that was...
Like, bro.
That was a huge mistake by the awards.
Bro, and I'm not saying this because I'm an Eagles fan. I'm saying this because, like, I'm also a Spurs fan.
Yeah.
I'm an Eagles fan. I'm an Auburn fan.
Yep.
So when I say, like, the media just genuinely does not like the Philadelphia Eagles.
No.
Like, think about it. Think about it. The Bengals, fuck the Bengals. Fuck the Bengals. Fuck the Bengals. Fuck the Bengals.
Yeah.
The Baltimore Ravens right now. In a division with the Cleveland Browns, the Cincinnati Bengals, and the Pittsburgh Steelers are not in first place in that division. And don't look very good.
The
Buffalo Bills just got smacked by the Miami Dolphins. Bro, let's look at this.
30-13.
Bro, dig this. If I told you a quarterback had a 68.9 or 69% completion percentage, 1,860 yards passing, averaging 7.7 an attempt, averaging 206 yards a game, has a long of 79, 16 touchdowns, 1 interception. What would you say about his season so far?
Fucking MVP performance. You could say the same, and I know you're going to hate me saying
Dak
this.
Prescott.
Well, no.
Who?
Going down to college, Ty Simpson should be in the front running for Heisman.
Bro, at a year like this where there's nobody being phenomenal like that, who's playing simply the best football?
Exactly.
Who's playing the best football? Like, this is a year right now to where, like, let's say if Jinty was still in college right now, right? And Travis isn't doing something historical that we quote unquote never seen,
which we have seen,
even though we saw Charles Woodson, but he
saw Charles Woodson and Dion, but
he did it full time.
Bobby Lane for those old fuckers, you know.
Hey, you're showing your wisdom.
I know.
But like, there's nobody that really catches an eye. So who's playing the best football? There's no running back that's constantly going off. Ryan Williams isn't really.
So can I say this right now? Who's making the more spectacular plays in such a watered down product? You know what I mean?
There's no overall team chemistry anymore.
No. Like
you don't
in
have
any sport.
Yep, you don't have like speaking collegiately, and it's always been like that since the one and done rule in basketball. But I think they should do basketball kind of like how I love our podcast because like we don't even need a list. We just ramble.
Yeah.
But
we're like talking old heads. Just sit here, just like fuck the list.
Fuck the list. We gotta close out soon. I gotta go pick up baby girl.
Yeah.
But I think that they should do the NBA kind of like they do MLB, right? You can get drafted out of high school, right? But if you say I want to go to college, 2 years. 2 years.
2 years.
So what happens when you come out of college? Do you re-enter the draft, or does that team that drafted you hold your rights? How does that work?
I would think that the teams would hold your right.
Right.
Kind of like how the MLB draft does.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Based it off the MLB draft. How does baseball do it?
Like Kyler's rights are with the Athletics.
The A's.
Okay.
With the A's, right? So based off of that, if we were to go back to college 2 years, say if let's go with Arch Manning. You know, he still has 2 years of eligibility. He's able to use those, like the Shamar Stewart case. Like he still had one more year of eligibility. He could have.
But in NFL, once you sign an agent for football, you're done.
Yeah, you're done.
Once you sign once you have an agency representing you in football, you're officially professional.
I think that's the old rule.
That's still no. Once you sign, no.
You can sign with an agency.
No, not in football. Not in football. Like in basketball, you can go through the combine, do all the bullshit, but once you say I want to go back, you can go back.
You know, you say that like. I find that interesting, but the Shamar Stewart case, they found a loophole behind all that. And he was literally trying to go back to A&M. And then somehow, some way, he got his contract. It was based off of contract negotiations.
Okay, so they can have agents.
Okay.
College football players can have agents. All college athletes can have agents, but with restrictions. It says college football players can have agents for their name, image, and likeness, NIL deals, but they cannot have a traditional sports agent to represent them for future contracts.
Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. So like they can have a representative to talk NIL because you're always gonna have a buffer when you're talking business. But like as far as like I was solely talking about your what's the word I'm looking for? Your amateurism. Your amateur eligibility.
Yeah,
that's what I was talking about, right? Because once you sign with that agency to like negotiate your future athletic contracts and stuff like that,
right?
Now you're an independent contractor. Now you got a tax bracket, but although you should have tax brackets if you're making name, image, and likeness money, I don't know how to separate the difference. But that's also how they sucker these young kids because. 9 times out of 10, if it's a collegiate kid that's talking about an NIL deal that keeps me academically and athletically eligible, it can't be like I can't have Clutch Sports negotiate my NIL deal.
Right.
But I can have DJ Lil King negotiate it.
No, you can have Clutch Sports negotiate your NIL deal, but you can't have Clutch Sports negotiating to go to the draft.
Okay, now that's kind of stupid, right? Because
talking to the draft, talking to the NBA people, saying, "Okay, we'll maybe take him in the late first."
That's round. Exactly what they doing, though.
Just
that's dumb, man.
That's why they say college sports is wide open right now.
Yeah,
and you know what's crazy? LSU and Brian Kelly's negotiations.
Let's get into that. Y'all gonna have to educate me on that, Big Dad, before we get out of here.
So, LSU apparently fired Brian Kelly and bought him out for $50 million, right? That was the official statement, right?
That was before he got fired. His buyout was $54 million.
Yep.
he got fired, and now LSU is trying to not find a way to not pay him that $54 million. They're basically trying to find a reason to say they fired him with.
You know why? You know why they're doing that? Because of what happened to that one guy.
Coach O?
No. The guy that got fucked up and almost died, and now he has like motor functions all fucked up. He played for LSU. And back in Notre Dame, Brian Kelly sent a guy up to the scissor lift or the sky lift, right? Or one of those fucking tree stands or whatever the fuck they are. Well, it was a big gust of wind. It took that kid and fucking killed him. And he still practiced on that fucking field. That day in Notre Dame. Notre Dame didn't fire him.
Oh, so basically LSU is trying to say, hey, we fired you because you were an effed up individual.
That and you weren't winning big games.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you weren't taking us to the playoffs.
What do you think he was, Cincinnati?
No, LSU did not fire him because he was a bad person. They fired him because he was not winning games and was not taking them to where.
Oh, absolutely. Bro, you're in SEC country. You got to win.
Like, they don't care. Like, that goes to show you that, and I'm going to say this out loud. This goes to show you that these ADs, these administrations, do not give a fuck about these kids.
Nope.
Like, we talk about
they don't even know these kids' names, bro.
We talk about NIL and shit with these kids, but none of these ADs truly care about these kids. Like, the whole Coach JB thing when he got fired due to the quote-unquote felonies that didn't happen. They had Coach Jason Brown on Netflix. Yeah. If you ever watch Last Chance U, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Hey, tell Coach JB I want to interview him.
Shit. He ain't coming to Corpus.
No, we can live stream it.
Yeah, we could try. I gotta interview him first because I talked to him. But anyway,
no, not like an interview. I just want to chop it up with him.
Yeah. Maybe one day. But like he's got beef with Mina Kimes.
Oh yeah.
Big
now
time.
He has beef with Cam Newton.
Well, I wouldn't call it beef. It's more of a disagreement with the quarters coverage.
Yeah.
But his actual beef with Mina Kimes stirs from when she lied about 3 of his kids, saying they were sexually assaulting a woman when that wasn't true, and tried to lie about him and his kids. So that's where that beef stems from. But back to the whole LSU and Brian Kelly thing. I'm going to tell you this. I've said it on my show. Tune into Pigskin Mafia podcast tomorrow night, 6:30 p.m. Central Time. Brian Kelly is a scumbag.
I hate that guy. I hate him and his brother Chip.
Yeah, Chip Kelly steals playbooks while Brian Kelly steals lives, And you know what's crazy?
The Kellys.
Matt LaFleur and Robert Saleh were under him at Central Michigan. You know how I found this story out? It was over fucking X. X is probably the best fucking news feed I've ever had. So they were at Central Michigan. They were invited to a party. Well, so they thought. They were invited to a party.
Was this party on an island?
No, it was in bumfuck Michigan.
It'll catch in a second.
Fucking yeah. Oh God.
And it landed.
I don't think he was that fucking famous yet, but anyway,
he's white and fluffy.
Fucking Epstein Island. I mean, he looks like one of them motherfuckers. But anyway, so Matt LaFleur and Robert Saleh showed up in suits and shit. He said, "Here's 2 shovels. Go shovel snow, and go fucking carpool."
I would have left.
So they were valets and snow shovelers. And they were back when they were GAs.
This was who?
Robert Saleh.
And Sean McVay?
No, Matt LaFleur.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. That's crazy work right there.
And I've never. What in the hell?
Scroll back up for me real quick, King.
What is that? What?
Oh, heard.
What the fuck is this? Okay.
Heard. Anyway,
I thought it was some fucking random person. You know, I get weird people on my show sometimes, dude. Jesus Christ. So yeah, I've never heard a coach or a player speak out for Brian Kelly. Nope. Now, I did see, however, a lot of fucking LSU players and Notre Dame players speak out against him. Like, there was a player that played really well at LSU. I can't remember his name, but then he got injured, and he was saying that Brian Kelly, once you're injured, he don't pay any attention to you. Like, he treats you like you're fucking cattle. Like, that's the shit that really bugs my mind. And he's a fucking grade A scumbag. And I hope he watches my shows. I hope he watches y'all's show tonight. As soon as I say that you're a fucking piece of shit, Brian Kelly. You're
the scum beneath my toes.
You're fucking piece of shit.
Last thing I want to get into before we get out of here and close out. Yeah. I gotta go pick up D. Travis Hunter.
Oh boy.
Is having season-ending PCLs. PCL?
LCL,
LCL or PCL, sorry. It's not an ACL.
It's one of those two. I can't remember.
It's not an A and it's not an M. It's either the P or the L. But he is having season-ending knee surgery, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I know everybody else's biggest concern with Travis was he needs to pick one side of the ball. Okay, cool. You got me there. But my biggest worry for Travis was during his time at Colorado and Jackson State is he missed 6-8 weeks at a time.
Yeah.
Like, he stayed healthy his Heisman season for the most part, but like he missed chunks of season at a time. It's not like he sprained an ankle and missed a game. He lacerated a kidney, missed half a season. Yeah. He sprained a shoulder, missed like 4, 5, 6 games.
Yep.
Like he's not getting like little nicks. And I know like, and when people say small players, people instantly think about Devontae Smith. I've watched Devontae Smith in Philadelphia for 5 years now.
Yeah.
Smitty has he's small, but he has an NFL frame.
Yeah, and that's where we need to draw the line with small players. Like Xavier Worthy and Devontae Smith, same build. They may have small frames.
Yes.
But they're in a
and if you ask me, right? Yeah. When I look at Xavier, when I look at Devontae Smith, right?
Yeah.
Genuinely look at that dude, right? That dude is nothing but muscle.
Yeah.
Right? And
look at Xavier Worthy.
Now, when I look at X, and now here's the thing though, like when I look at X, I see a small player, but I see a player that is big. Like, I don't know, like X is small to me.
Well, he's not. He's
like,
not.
Smitty, like, how tall is X? Like 5'11", 6 foot?
Yeah.
Smitty's also 6'1", almost 6'2".
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And here's the deal with X. Like, we've seen Xavier Worthy play all through his collegiate career.
Yeah,
right?
but he has exceptional speed. Like, he has special speed.
But one thing that people don't realize is look how fucking physical he can get.
Yeah.
Like, if you look back at the Oklahoma State game when we won the Big 12 back in 2023, he ran somebody over. Like,
you know who else does that?
Fucking
6.
Yeah, I know.
But
that's where I compare those two.
And I agree with you there.
Like, they are so comparable.
Yeah,
it's
but also, you know what they are? X also, he had to get bigger too, year 2 in the NFL.
Yeah, and that's...
But for Travis, though, like, you're coming in as a receiver DB, right? You're like... And you have a quarterback that really, I don't really like Trevor Lawrence like that. Like...
I've given.
And I'm also a strong believer that you can't get drafted to your hometown team if your hometown team is in Florida.
Yeah.
Like, you can't get, like, if you're from Florida, you can't go to the Jags, the Dolphins, or
Tampa.
But maybe Tampa.
Tampa
maybe
is
Tampa.
different.
But you can't go to, like, nobody ever said, bro, I'm from Jacksonville. I'm going to go start for Jacksonville.
I'm from Duval. No.
Duval.
Yeah, and look how that turned out. He went to fucking tight end. It didn't even finish out the season.
Y'all going to lead Sun Tebow alone. But how do y'all think Travis Hunter shakes back? Because right now it looks like Ashton Jitsy's going to have the better NFL career if you just
definitely
project out this year.
Like, if you just look at his injury list throughout his entire career.
Bro, lacerated kidney, dislocated shoulder, just surgically repaired knee. Like, that's a lot.
First of all, he needs to pick he does need to pick a position and stick with that position. And
then master it. And then once you get one under, it's kind of like Cooper DeJean, right? Coop can play any spot in the secondary, right? But Coop, go learn nickel. Master that.
Yeah.
If we need you to go on the outside or at safety, we'll bring you over here. But you keep running shit down from the slot, right? With Travis, I think they need him more as a DB.
Yeah.
Because you just traded for a receiver. You have Brian Thomas. You have Travis Etienne. You have Trevor Lawrence. You have a nice tight end. You need him more in the secondary. Yeah. And honestly, I wouldn't even put him at corner. I'd put him at safety and let him range and let him use his ball skills.
That's a good point. And also, I'm glad you said DB because if you really look at his route running,
he's not an NFL route runner.
Dude, it's bad.
Yeah, it's bad. He's just went from being the best overall athlete on the field to now everybody's just as good as me. All right, before we get out of here, TJ, tell the people where to find you at.
You can find me on the Pigskin Mafia podcast, live on YouTube every Tuesday or Thursday, depending on my schedule and how everything lines up. And also, you could go to @Real TJ Riddell PMP on Instagram. You can also find, I think that's pretty much every social media, but you can also find me on Facebook, Tyler Riddell. That's my business. That's my official government name. So for you people that like to use my government name, it's Facebook.
Hey, somebody's making a lot of money with your last name, huh?
I know. Where's my fucking compensation, Riddell?
That's funny. Hey, DJ Lil King, what we got coming, Big Dog? Hell yeah. And I'm like, Lamar, we be out, gang.